coupling for some copper pipe. I want to take that. It's sort of still frazzled from. Here it is. Okay, I don't know what this is from. Okay, channel getting hijacked. That was a rough 72 hours, I'll tell you. Back in the day when I started my channel, I'd gotten a couple of community guideline strikes, and the channel has always meant a lot to me. And it was on like comedy. You know, you can't do something that you would do in stand up, or you can't make a joke that you would make, you know, on prime time, NBC, ABC. You can't, and I didn't know that at the time. Yeah, it's pretty harmless stuff. It was ridiculous, is what it was. But I had a real stress reaction to that. And Robert Masters can attest to that. I was calling him up freaking. You know, I was worried about losing my content, which that isn't really like that big of a deal to me anymore. It's not the content, it's the channel. It's the platform that I care about. It's not. There was a time I'm similar to Destiny in a lot of ways, and there was a time when I did something that she still does, which is like hoard video. Like, it's like, I don't even know if it's sentimental or it's something. It's like, I might need this, I don't want to get rid of it, like that. I don't do that anymore. I just sort of like came to the conclusion of like, I'm not going to do that anymore because I just don't have room for it, and I got used to the fact of just getting rid of it and knowing that like it's all temporal, so it really doesn't matter anyway. And I'm always going to make, this is the thing that about art, is that I always know that I can make something better. So for some years I've had this in my head of like, it's not that big of a deal like it used to be. And like I used to be like, one of the animals screws something up, I'd get upset. No, that wouldn't get me upset. Okay, so I gotta remake something, I'm gonna remake it better. So that's not the kind of shit that gets me upset. It's like, oh look, the cat destroyed something. You know, but I used to be like that. I used to be like, oh, I really need the video, like, and I was calling Robert going, man, I gotta get all my stuff off of Google so that I have it. Like, he has like a ton of my shit in a hard drive for me. But it was like a big deal for me, like, oh, I'm gonna lose my content, which was all shot on lousy cameras. It was all real bad, you know. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't a high quality, but it was still in my head, like, I gotta have this. Like, and I could see Destiny's still sort of like that. Like, she'll leave her phone, like, you know, she'll, you know, keep it because she might edit with it or something, you know. But I'm like, sort of like, just let it go. So it's not the content that like is the problem for me anymore. That's not the fear. The fear is like losing the channel. I don't want to lose the channel. I don't want to lose my platform because I can always make more content. And every day I make something better and cooler. She's like that too, man. That's why she's not with me. She's working on this thing she's doing in her room. It sort of looks like a H.R. Geiger shelf, for lack of a better term. It's pretty nice. She makes pretty nice work. She's very talented. Very sort of more meticulous than me, I think. Pretty sure, like. But man, I'll tell you what, like, as far as like similarities go, like me and her, like, it's real weird. It's weird. Sort of similar. Not really. No. Yes, not kind of in a way. Like our you know, just thinking about when she was a kid and I was a kid. Similar. And similar sort of backgrounds. But the point that I'm trying to make is like the YouTube channel means a lot to me, and I'm not gonna, like, Social Security. How much am I gonna get? I'm gonna have this YouTube channel. I'm hoping that, like, it'll keep increasing or something. It's gonna become a point that I don't, physically, like, I'll just probably want to make film and video or something and art. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm still good to go on dog training and everything, but I mean, like, if I make it to fucking 80 or something, am I gonna be? Yeah, I might be training dogs. I don't know. But I need the channel. There's no other platform that comes close to YouTube. Nothing. Come on. FB, Facebook is terrible. It is. I don't want to put it down, but it's just so. I'll say this about YouTube and this experience is, it was hard getting a hold of somebody, and it happened through Twitter, but I got a hold of them. If it happens, man, you had this stress because you have to fill out this form. You have 72 hours to fill out the form, and I was flipping out. I was like, that's more pressure. Then I'm trying to look for stuff, and my head is swimming, and I can't find stuff because I can't get into my Gmail account. So now it's all written down. I have backups of backups, but so you'll be freaking. You'll be like, oh my God, what is my AdSense publishing number? You can't get it. And so I'm going back and forth, and like there's a lag time because shit's happening with other people too. It's not like, hey, and they're just like live chatting with you. They're doing it through email. But they were there, they did respond at a point that, my channel's back up, and what is it, Team YouTube or whatever on YouTube was pretty patient with me. I think they got it, that I was. This happens to people. They're flipped out. I was flipped out, man. I cannot tell you how stressed out I was. And there's like the aspect of, things like right now, I'm waiting for this dog to come. I'm supposed to come a long time ago. So I already said I'd accept the dog. And then, like, I don't want to have too many dogs, like money issues. I got to pay for shit because the dog here until March, and then like the downtime of not YouTubing, and I had to buy a new phone, which is, you can't just go buy at AT&T. You can't go buy like a $100 flip phone. They don't have that. My choice was the Mini. Okay, so if I was going to get the Mini, I was the same thing as having a 12, but I have to have 2 lines because of YouTube, and but it didn't help this time, I'll tell you that. Man, they got in with my backup codes. They got a hold of my backup codes somehow and got in that way. I had to it didn't matter. It didn't matter what kind of security thing I had on the channel. They circumvented it. It was Russians. My channel was all in, it's state-sponsored shit, man. Trying to not sell. We're like scamming Bitcoin. Some kind of like, it's like this like pre-recorded thing that they would put out as a live stream, and it's like make money with Bitcoin and stuff. They're trying to get money, and they don't want to pay for their own channel. It's really insidious, terrible crap. I'm fucking poor, These people are broken that do this. They're broken. They stole from me. And you know, it cost me money. I had to get the freaking phone. This phone, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. It was to go in there. It was like $100 in taxes or something, and then another 130 or something, and then it's going to be 35 extra a month. But it's a better camera. I mean, if I was going to get a phone, I wasn't going to get the mini for 25 extra a month when this was going to be 35. This is the camera we need. This is it. Like, man, what is it, cinema mode or whatever it is? Wow. Like, talk about depth of field. Like, man, you can, you know, like, you can do, God, I was like, I was sold. This, we got it out. I was in there buying it, and Desi was like, yeah, that one has like cinema mode or whatever. And I go, well, I don't even know what that is. And then I saw something, I looked, and it said something about like depth of field. And then, boy, it was like using a fucking expensive Canon. It was, and maybe even better. I was, you know, for the extra money a month, like, you know, I don't know. Things will be alright. I'm gonna have to live stream all the time though. Again. Shit, you know? I could have, no, I was gonna say I could have worse problems. No, I can't right now. I'm pretty bad. Well, you know what they say, if you have your health, you have everything. That is true. Because I've been sick before, and that sucks. That's the worst. That is the worst. Because you could be broke and sick at the same time. That's makes it real difficult. Right now I'm going down to get a fitting, a copper fitting, because I'm trying to make the bathroom warmer. That, you know, it's cold in there. Destiny, she's a chick. She can't fucking handle it. So I made it warmer. I cut a hole in the floor in the back, and I got a fan back there behind the tub, and I also like plastic the bathroom window, so it will make a big difference. Is it snowing over there? Well, it looks like it. It's like snowing in one spot. Yeah, it is. But I also like, she wants to take a shower. She don't want to take a bath. I like a bath because I soak in there. So I put a shower head on it, but it was a handle, so she has to sit down on the tub, and I think that makes it sort of cold, and you have to like hold that thing, so it makes it difficult for her. I get it. I was just trying to, like, it was a simple solution at the time. I knew that she was like bummed out and wanted a shower, so it was I did what I could do at the time. But you know, I was putting up this show. I was overworked, stressed out about the show, which I spent more money than I should on that thing. But, you know, ask me if I'll do it again. Yeah, if somebody offers me an art show, I do it. You know, no, I don't take all shows, so that's for sure. I did it with that gallery because the gallery owner's not a dick. She's not. She's all right. And I've had a relationship with her. She's all right. She knows I'm on YouTube, so she's prepared if, you know, anybody's like, you know, contacting the gallery. She knows it might be bullshit. So I would jump at a show. Well, I was offered a show recently, and I didn't take it because they said they'll come pick up the work, but I got to go install it, and he's talking about May 15th in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I know the dude. He had a gallery in Brooklyn. He's a nice guy, man. But I don't know. I just got over this show, and then, like, you know, for me to leave the house is just like, you know, to leave the area, it's stress. It is. It's a lot of fucking stress, and the thing that he wants to show is sort of made for video, and I want to sort of get it back online. I already showed it down there in New York City, and it's outrageous. I know it is, but it's made for video. It's like a large prop. So I think he thinks that I was still in Brooklyn because he said, I'd like to do a studio visit and shit. I don't think he understands where I'm at, far away from the city, and I don't know where Bridgeport, Connecticut is, but I think he's looking at like I don't know. It's a city, it can be 6.5 hours, man. There's no way. This thing better be open. It's not. Why would it be closed on Valentine's Day? It's open. You guys want to stay here? Stay here. I'll be right back. Watch my car for me, will you? I'm gonna leave it going because it's cold. I'll be right back. Noticed I didn't have a mask on when I was in there. There's only a couple dudes. The owner stayed away from him. But I always pretty much wear a mask. I'm not dropping it. I'm just sort of like still using hand sanitizer. I don't need it. I don't want to get sick. I got stuff to do. What's everybody doing? Betty, you're gonna get removed. Okay? CT, mind what you're doing, or else when showing behind, I'll get rid of you. Or I'll get rid of you. I gotta go home and do this. I'm gonna be live streaming forever. Trying to make up some. Man, I'm telling you, my new green screen stuff is so sweet looking. Wow. Okay, I'll tell you what, it's so much like printmaking. It's like I've already done a lot of this. I've done a lot of this, I just haven't done it in video format. So it's like I'm into it. It's going well, I will say that. I mean, that last thing we put out, that Skinny Hog, you know, I didn't really have it down then. That was all experimentation and stuff. But I mean, since then, like, I had an epiphany the other day. Everything sort of like makes sense now. Sort of how it happens with me, these epiphanies. Oh, I get it. But there's another thing that we made with this skeleton. I sort of I'd like to put it out, but I don't know. We'll have Destiny look at it, see what she thinks. I like it, I don't know. But I mean, we got stuff coming up. I'd like to do another Skinny Hulk next, to tell you the truth. That'd be easy. Just jump in the car. There we got one kind of figured out. I want to see if God, I'm running low on gas. I guess I'll go up the hill and get gas up here. Get out of Watkins Corner. Probably light will go on way back or up this hill. Yeah, the Skinny Hulk thing, I think what I'm going to do is use the 3D animator thing and take out the window. And maybe we don't even have to be driving. Maybe we're driving someplace ridiculous. I don't know. I'm going to use the camera. I'm going to use the camera. Like when I get back here, I'm going to take some shots and see if I can. I know I can do this. Definitely. It'd be easier if we were in a better car. Because we got tape over here and tape over there. Maybe we'll just do it as video. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think. How are we gonna do that? You better if it was green screen. Hey, green screen the windows. I wish I had some green screen cloth. I'd probably do it with. I gotta think about this. It's like, I mean, we could do a video. We can do a video, but I'd rather have a green screen than like shot outside, which we've done using some app that Destiny has, like a WhatsApp. It's whatever that is, Snapchat. But the problem with it is that like it changes the color. Like if you're shooting with that thing, like chromachromes it out, but like it'll like mess with like the snow and stuff. We don't want that. But see, if we shoot this, I'm in the car. Oh, I see how we're doing. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this could definitely be done. Try the steering wheel. I'm constantly thinking of making stuff. Maybe we could do another skinny hole while I figure out or something else. Figure out the logistics of doing the car, because we're also doing this thing where we're in costume. Destiny sort of dreamed it up one night after a live stream. Probably do one of those. That'd probably be a good one. We sort of had that written. It's with Cleophas. People do that. Talk Destiny into doing that. Yeah, that'd be a good one, because that way I can work on some stuff that I was working on with Cleo. So I sort of figured that out, but I figured out even more. I could be using, be working Cleo with the green screen suit on, and then probably take it out. But I'll tell you one thing: if you're going to use that green screen suit, watch out. The back, well, the front is like you can see through it, right? Turn around backwards, the hood, and I might take the hood from one, and then because it's like it doesn't hey, so you sort of want to have two hoods on. You can see through the material enough, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Put the two heads on. One of them with the back going this way and one with the back going that way, so it's totally covered. I think it'll probably be ready to go. So I want Cleo to be chill. It's not that chill. Of course. Should have brought sunglasses. It's real bright. I had to use the garden hose and hook it up to the water heater to melt ice with. The back door's been frozen the last 3 days. Open, frozen. I couldn't deal with it, man. I was dealing with YouTube. It's just like, so what? So what? It's gonna get cold. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It was a lot of stress, and clearly those people are broken. Anybody that would do that is just freaking broken. Seriously broken. You're stealing shit. They're thieves. They're thieves. They don't care. I don't know what they do. Sit around and giggle about it. They don't care that I'm scraping by. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Obviously, what they care about is ripping people off buying Bitcoin. It's fucked up, man. If you want to do that, that's fine, but you don't have to like rip off the YouTuber too, you know. Bill. I know it's a bill. I just want to see if I got it up to date. Just want to make sure what it was. Yeah, I'll get gas later. I got enough to get home. I got to work with Khaki. I got to work with Sam. I guess I'll do both. Got to feed the dogs. I felt sick. I was freaking ill. It's unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Like, you know, like, they do it. You know, these people are doing this. Like, it's real, it's dishonest, is what it is. It's flat out dishonest. Laughing about it, you know, like, I don't know, it's gotta be state sponsored to be allowed, like, it was elaborate, real elaborate. Hell, I had a email from somebody a while ago where that MicroStrategies was in the email, like, it was like from them, but now that I think about it, it wasn't from them. So what? It's not from them. I didn't click on it. I wasn't about to click. It's weird. It's like their hobby is fucking people stealing money. They're just like everybody they know everybody sort of wants to jump on the Bitcoin thing. It's too late for me. I should have done it a long time ago, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand it. I didn't have any money anyway, so when that was going down, I was broke. I was so broke. You gotta be kidding me. Not anything that I was going to take a chance on, that's for sure. I didn't have any money to take a chance. I understand it now. I get it. I didn't understand the term blockchain. Now I get it. It just means that there's a finite amount of it. That's all. It's just a form of currency. Why it's needed, I guess because it doesn't, it holds value, you know. It used to be for every dollar that was in, you know, for every dollar that was out there, there was the equivalent in gold in Fort Knox. That's not how it is anymore. It's not even close. The garden was hooked up to the tap water heater. That did work. I will say that. Alright. Take a look real quick. Blockchain means one of a kind, like a fingerprint. Well, it's a finite amount, isn't it? Bigfoot are afraid of dogs. That is a fact. They're afraid of you. Wait a minute, you got COVID, Freddie? Got COVID, smacked me for a day or two, then nothing. Got COVID, smacked me for a day or two, then nothing. So you felt lousy, and then now you're fine again. You had the vaccine, right? Vaccine. I was gonna go get a Red Bull, but I got the flu shot. All right. I'm gonna go do this. I'll probably see y'all soon. Thanks, everybody.